Hi and welcome to another video. So in a previous episode I was talking about how I am going to explore other things besides Arch Linux, so expect some more varied topics on this channel. Maybe I will discuss a little about programming, and well, so what happened to that plan? Let me share you a story. So a few weeks back YouTube started showing me the channel Mr. Fruit, and Mr. Fruit is playing Among Us with his friends on this channel recently, and I've watched a few of these videos. It seems like a very fun game. It is very similar to the social deduction game called Mafia that I used to play with my friends during my childhood, so it brought up nice memories, but I was not really going to play this game because it is proprietary software and we do not do that here. And a few days after that happened, I've seen this meme on Reddit. It is basically, in Among Us, people who are suspicious of being traitors are usually just called sus by the other members, and at least this is based on OpenSuspect, which is of course the Linux-based operating system, and now I'm ruining the joke by explaining it, but basically it made it clear for me that there are many people in the Linux users who are on Reddit. Amongst them, whoa, what a joke. So amongst the people who are in these Linux related communities on Reddit are interested in this game, so I kind of jokingly asked, would anyone be interested in developing an open source Among Us clone? And I got 25 upvotes, a few comments there, and I was thinking, maybe, slowly but surely I will just start going through some tutorials on Godot, which is this is like a open source game engine, so I could use that to build a game which could be somewhat like a similar, like a social deduction game, and maybe some people who showed interest in my Reddit post can help me, and we will slowly but surely build something and I will learn a lot of things. But what happened is, so this was 5 days ago, as you can see here. What happened is 4 days ago, so just one day after my post, there was one guy who approached me in the Reddit chat first, and then we met up on Matrix, and in Matrix chat he was very enthusiastic about the project, so enthusiastic in fact that he even created his own Reddit post for this game plan, for planning to make this game, and we decided to call it OpenSuspect based on this meme. And well, his post got much more traction than mine, 46 comments, 156 upvotes, and he just put the Matrix channel's links down there. So we started to get, at the end of last week, a big influx of people with graphic design and like artwork stuff, and people started coding. So before I could even type one line of code in Godot, even before I could watch a video tutorial on the topic, we already had this GitHub repo filled with some code, and we already have like 150 commits almost. So things started to go really fast, and I didn't have any chance yet because on the weekend I was debugging something on my Nextcloud install, so I didn't really start working in Godot. I didn't really start watching these tutorials yet, and well, so what I basically spent my weekend is trying to organize this group of interested people into like a working community. It started to be really chaotic as people just started changing the code, and you can see like we are getting pull requests like crazy here. So things are going quite well, actually, without me actually doing any programming. I was instead doing some project management stuff, and we are going to have elections this week for team leaders and project coordinators, and I applied for a project coordinator position, so I will be able to keep you updated if I get elected for that position. So I'm planning to talk about this project on this channel a little, and let me show you the current progress of things. If I show you my whole monitor, we can basically run Godot. I need to run it twice for this demonstration. So let me open Godot twice. Let me open OpenSuspect in this one, and I will open OpenSuspect in this one too. So let me start the debugging. So this is a debugging mode, but it runs the code. So let me create a game. I will just give it 1, 2, 3, 4 as the port. And if I put it full screen, you can see that I can control this guy. This guy has already motion animations, just walking left, right. There is like a collision, so I cannot move on this box. This is like the logo of the Godot game engine. And now if I start my other Godot instance, I start a debugging mode, I go play, join game, and I will just localhost 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have to actually click connect. Yeah, okay, we connected. You can see now I have this other guy. And well, let me just show you that if I move my guy, so I'm in the small window now, and if I move my guy, it shows up on the other window, and similarly, if I move here, it will show up on the other. So the networking works, the client and the server communicates to each other. So we've got like a working demo on like a basic motion, and we are already working on what should be the first map. There are people already creating more characters and designing stuff, and so if you are interested, you should join us. It is a very fun experience working on an open source game project. It is not going to be an actual clone of Among Us, but it will be a similar social deduction game. And we are going to do our own thing. It's going to have a very different theme. We are planning to do like a Cold War era Berlin spy story as the background story for our first map, and who knows what will come out of this experiment later. So if you are interested in contributing by anything, it can be music, graphical assets, designs, just like a gameplay mechanics, ideas, and of course programming itself, you can find the links down below for our Matrix channels, where you can ask us how to contribute and how to help us. And well, I will try my best to keep you as my viewers updated on this project, and well, hopefully I will also have a chance to actually contribute code to the code base instead of just doing some community management stuff, because I really do want to learn more, and in this kind of context at least I can learn more on how to do programming in groups. So just version control stuff like Git, I never really used them other than just kind of backupping my code to my GitLab. So this is going to be a fun experience, and if you have any questions you can ask them in the comments, but I really suggest you join us in the Matrix channels. And if you are interested in what's going to happen, then you can subscribe to this channel, and I will be doing videos on this. I will keep up with more Arch Linux related stuff, of course, and the rants about free software will never end here. So if you enjoyed this video, just give me a thumbs up, and I will hopefully see you in the Matrix chat, or if not there, then in the next video on this channel. Bye bye.